Mankiran, we are delighted to have you on our Women in Tech series. By way of introduction, Mankiran is a technology business leader and she leads the financial services and consumer industries business for Salesforce in India. In her last role, she was the managing director of SAP Concur, and prior to which, she was the country manager sales for Gartner in India. Building high performance winning teams remains central to her approach. She serves on the board of Latika, an NGO which is focused on making a better world for children with disabilities and lends her voice to champion for the cause of many mothers returning to work. From being a travel enthusiast to trying out skydiving or to being a certified deep sea diver, she's always willing to try new adventures. She's married and a mother to two boys. She is the Economic Times Top 20 Corporate Women Leaders and was awarded the same in 2018. Mankiran, thank you so much. We are very inspired to have you here. So, Mankiran, we are absolutely in awe with your drive for excellence. You are just so many things in all that you do. So, we are really keen to understand how your journey has been. And I'm sure there must have been certain defining moments which allow you today to give back in your leadership role.
I've really enjoyed being here, and I would love to share a little bit more. I think we are all, as some of our upbringing is something I fundamentally believe in, and therefore that's where I'll begin. My dad served for the Indian Army, and therefore I'm a born, raised, and transferred product of nationalistic spirit across the country. My mom was a housemaker, but a lot of the fundamental values of working hard and creating a name for yourself and being someone that can be independent was deeply rooted from her. I went on to do my, I didn't want to do maths, is why I got conned into doing my bachelor's in statistics, which I thoroughly enjoyed and is actually one skill I now use. Growing up, everybody used to say you should be a lawyer or you should do something in sales because you can talk well, and I think that is somewhere seeded the thought of sales in my mind. And post my MBA, I began my career in sales and technology. Did many different roles from being an account manager to running multiple teams to running the country operations for a couple of companies, and now I lead the part of the business for Salesforce in India. With regards to your second part of the question about what is some of the defining moments which help you give back, I've been very, very fortunate to have great mentors and sponsors in my life. I'll tell you an instance as an example of the first career promotion. I'm talking 2005. Back in 2005, it was the first time a role came up, and it was a role I actually wanted to do, but I had just gotten engaged. I was going to get married in a few months. Life seemed very overwhelming at that point, and there was a lot to do, including shifting houses, etc. And I actually thought this was not a good moment for me, and I'd said no. But I had great support, my colleagues, my mentors around me who really rallied to convince me to apply for it and go for it, and it was within the organization. And if I hadn't done it, I wouldn't have been where I am today. But their confidence in me and their ability to really rally their support gave me the confidence to say, you know what, I still remember one of them saying, we'll be there, don't worry, we'll be there with you. But that level of confidence giving that they gave is exactly what I want to now do for people around me. And that's where I end up mentoring or sponsoring people around me, women and men alike.
No, absolutely. I think we are all product of mentorship and sponsorship. And the fact that you were sponsored for that role, despite the fact that you might have got married, and at that point in time, that might have looked like a detrimental aspect to a professional career. And then, of course, having an inner circle to lean on, to talk about your fears, to be open, to be vulnerable. I think these are such important aspects to becoming successful.
Absolutely.
And who less than you?